North Carolina has been phasing their income tax to zero over the last 12 years. They're en route to take it to zero. South Carolina just voted in the House and will in a couple of months in the Senate to phase their income tax all the way down to zero. Tennessee's already at zero. West Virginia has voted to phase their income tax down to zero. So as revenue comes in, instead of spending it, they cut the income tax. So the government doesn't have more and more money all the time. And they keep doing that to the point where they don't need an income tax anymore, because as revenue comes in just from growth and more people who make more money, they can afford to either spend it or phase out the income tax. Virginia, Spanberger, spend, Spanberger. That one, she's going to take every penny that comes in and spend it, not cut taxes as Youngkin did. And as every state surrounding Virginia, except for Maryland, you're probably doing better than Maryland and Virginia for the moment anyway. Virginia is surrounded by people. So when somebody says, where do we put our next factory? The answer, thanks to Spanberger, unless she moves on quickly and finds another job where she doesn't steal your money and tell you what to do, is going to be not Virginia.
You know, Grover, she ran on affordability. It was a complete lie from day one. All she does is lie. Now she wants to raise that again. So you're going to be one of the highest income tax states within that mid-Atlantic sphere. Like who would ever, and then if they get rid of right to work, like who would ever relocate a business there, ever?
Well, you've got all of those high finance companies in New York. There are now as many people in the finance industry in Texas as in New York City. People are moving out of New York City into Florida, into Texas. They could be moving into Virginia if Virginia had reasonable tax laws. But they're a little bit better than New York's, but not enough to have you move there. California is hemorrhaging billionaires because they want to have taxes there. Why would they move to Virginia?
And this is what happens when you give the Democrats a trifecta. You're wondering why so many billionaires don't pay any taxes, and we do. That's because they have the experts to read their tax code. Tax Engineered Services, Julio Gonzalez. Brilliant guys, save me and Ann thousands of dollars by taking advantage legally of the tax code, things that you'll never know. And he only gets paid on taking a percentage of what he saves you. It is a win-win, no-lose situation. And right now, you can get his free book. All you have to do is text the word Y to 26786. That's WHYY 26786.